Hi, welcome to this short video about the Applied Digital Skills program from Google. I'm going to walk you through the website, show you around, and all that it offers. First, a little bit about the actual program. It's a series of free video-based lessons. It's a way to teach students the digital skills that they need to not only succeed in your class, but will also prepare them for work and life after school. Some of the lesson topics include creating a presentation on a topic, doing online research, and identifying and evaluating sources for credibility. You can find lessons on creating an infographic or a scientific model. There's also lessons that will help students prepare for the FAFSA, as well as tools for creating a budget or a resume. So it goes from some very broad topics to very specific and crosses all content areas. All right, let's get started. So first, since we're all teachers, let's start with the Start Teaching button here at the top. This page will give you an overview from the teacher's perspective. You will see some information about why it works, some of the details that I just shared. It also talks about the benefit of the fact that it connects to Google Classroom. They'll give you a little overview of a few sample lessons that are some of the more popular in the program. You can also view all of the teacher resources. You can start creating your classes and adding lessons right now. You can also just browse around. So I'm going to start up at the top and just browse lessons. So when you click on browse lessons, you'll be able to filter based on a variety of criteria. Some include the audience, the digital tool that you're going to work with, if there's something in particular you want students to be using. You can also filter by topic. So some of these are subject areas that are taught in our schools, and some of them are general life skills that you may want students to work on. If you're not sure which section to look under, you can also just search for a lesson by using the search box up at the top. One of the lessons that I want to show you about here has to do with doing research. So I'm going to start typing research, and it'll give me a whole set of lessons based on that search. So I'm going to take a look first at evaluating the credibility of online resources. So if I click on this tile here, it'll open up this lesson. You can, if you want, click to start, and that will walk you through the lesson as if you're a student working on it. You can also scroll through and take a look at some of the resources that are provided. First, on the Activities tab, you'll see some of the basic information like how long it's expected to take students to complete it. So this one, for example, is 45 to 90 minutes. Some of the longer ones can take several hours. So it just depends on the lesson, how long it's going to take. It also talks about the digital tools that students will use and the skills that they'll learn and use during this lesson. If you scroll down a little bit further, it also shows you the topics of all the videos that are included in this lesson. You'll see the paperclip indicates that students can actually turn work in directly to the lesson. And some of the lessons also have extensions to go beyond just the basics. So lots of options available from within the lesson. The other benefit to this program is it has a complete set of teaching materials. So if we take a look at the teaching materials here, you'll see that there are complete lesson plans. There are also sample rubrics. What I love about the rubrics is it not just gives the criteria and the different levels for performance, but it also provides two sample lessons that have been created for you that sort of bookend the two ends of the rubric. So it'll give you a beginning level sample and it'll give you an exemplar that you can show to students and show them what exactly you're looking for. It also includes certificates of completion and the option to download the videos. Now, let's say you're ready to get started. You want to use this with your classes. The next thing you'll want to do is to sign in as a teacher. So you can click the sign in button. And the first thing it'll ask you to do is to select your account. Make sure that you choose your school account, especially if you want to connect these to Google Classroom and be able to push assignments back and forth between Google Classroom and the Applied Digital Skills. So you can see here that my dashboard already has a couple of classes created. The first one has the rosters imported from Google Classroom, and that means any lesson that I create here will also automatically be pushed into Google Classroom. You can also create a class that's completely separate from Google Classroom that gets a class code generated that you'll share with students. The students will go to the Applied Digital Skills website and enter in that class code in order to join. So, two different options depending on how you choose to use it. Let's jump into one of these classes so that you can see what it looks like once you've assigned lessons to students. So once we open up this class, I scroll down and I can see all of the different lessons that I've assigned to my students. The first one you'll see is annotate text in Google Docs. From here, you can view the lesson, so you can see all of the videos and all of the tasks that are included. You can also view the teaching materials. The other thing you can see is the progress that students have made on the assignment and the number of students and the percent completed. You can also filter it by survey results, projects submitted, videos watched, and sometimes these will vary depending on the individual lesson. One thing you can do from this class dashboard is you can add lessons. So click on the Add Lesson button and it will take you back to that browse screen, and you can keep searching for lessons that you want to assign to your students. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about the Applied Digital Skills curriculum. Please let me know if you have any questions and have a fantastic day.